space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score 10 State 8, Texas 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He's going to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man down the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The snap sets up the throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. On the option. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from... And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Ewers. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Takes it the other way. The 30. He was hoping for that interception return for the touchdown, but he's brought down at the 27.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fleming. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. The 20. 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Here comes the Texas offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Makes the pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them. And the defense, got him at the 27.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. And he's got it! Touchdown, Longhorn! Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. A lot of time left to line up for an onside kick. I mean, you're risking giving up really good field position. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback extends the play. Got his man all by himself. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll come out throwing on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to pass on second down. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Penn State 22, Texas 9.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He finds his man. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. The Nittany Lions line it up with a first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now it's second and goal. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Little touch pass to the receiver. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick pass on the jet motion. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here? And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the 3rd interception.
And the ball's loose. The defense pounced on that. Now they're headed the other way.
Listen, there's so many athletic quarterbacks now that do the design runs. I got to make them pay. I got to physically hit them as hard as I can, as many opportunities as I get. They run the design quarterback run. Nice job.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
The short hands, it's Singleton. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
Looking to pass. It's Allard. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Longhorns! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Awesome awareness by the D lineman on this play. You just can't do it any better. He knew he wasn't going to be able to get there.
And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. This is really aggressive here. Still just a 1-possession game in the 3rd quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do now.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Line gets set, 1st down. Motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for... on 1st down.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
He'll take another shot here. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Allard. Trying to get to him. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes his connection. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Oh, he wants it all. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Give to the back. He's loose at the 15. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the 1st down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Penn State 30, Texas 23.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Now on first down from the 30. From the gun, the ground game. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He's going to run it. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Bond. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run play action. Unleashes one deep. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. Third down and 2. Looking for the score. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Getting aggressive here and going for 2. Wide receiver shows motion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They're within striking distance, but they need the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism.
And he breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Nittany Lions are in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on third down coming up. Let's call it third and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
With jet sweep pass. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Dances away. And he reels it in for a touchdown, and that just might seal it. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. to the air. It's Aller. They're working that left side. They run it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now they're up by 9 in the fourth.
29.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive.
First and 10.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants a big play here late. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this offense is trying to make something happen. You're down later in the game, but this defense is having none of it. 2 sacks in a row.
That's caught. It's Bond. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.